Hey guys, me and team here, and this is a 2-on-2 game that I was playing with a friend of mine. Goes by Cuddle, and now Cuddle was and is still a very, very, very good Warcraft 3 player. I could maybe beat him like 1 in 10, 1 in 20 times, something like that. And he used Undead in there, so of course he uses Zerg in this game. I guess it's the evil race that has something that looks sort of like Blight. So there you go. Yeah, he's having a little bit of computer trouble. But anyway, we've been 6-pull rushing, so that's what he wanted to do on this map. But I didn't want to do that because we're up against a Terran, and that could just end poorly. So our opponents are light blue, Terran, happy face, and yeah, chainsaw arms. Purples are. So yeah, Cuddle's a very good RTS player. Still gaining experience for Starcraft II. But yeah, he just already improved a lot. So I decided to run some twos with him and yeah, see what we can do. So as he said, he's gonna go spawning pool. As I said, I'm gonna go speed expansion. Terrans are really piss poor at pressing expansions. It's probably the only good thing about that matchup for me is that they all turtle so ridiculously predictably that you can almost always get away with a speed expansion against them. So yeah, I mean, I guess they could do like a proxy thing and go for like a marine and bunker press or whatever, and I'd be a little bit vulnerable to that since I fast expanded. Yeah, he pings to say that he was scouted, and yeah, I'm also scouted. I already have my extractors up so they can't steal that, which is awesome. Yeah, then he wants to know how many drones on minerals, and that's a good question. And my answer is pretty much stolen straight off from Husky Starcraft and HD Starcraft. You want at least 2 per mineral cluster, and probably a little bit more than that is ideal. And I agree, that seems to be about right from what I've seen as well. So that's what we do from that end. So not a lot to say here. He learned in our one-on-ones Zerg's vulnerability to fast air. So in this game, he's going to fast air. He's already got the Spire going up. And yeah, we're still talking about workers. He's waiting to spawn those Mutalisks. It's impressive. Now I got a Spine Crawler and some Lings, and that's pretty good against early attacks. Zerglings are terrible against other Lings plus Spine Crawlers. And keep his Marine Force respecting me with the Queen here to help defend. But pretty much the opponent's already lost their attack window on my expansion. And I've positioned my Overlords, as you can see, so that Reaper Harass isn't going to be super easy. And I can get my Lings back. So I'll go ahead and slow down the video here. And as I see so frequently, the Zerg does in fact have no true air defense. So he just goes for drone line. He kills Queen, takes them off their production line, and then in come the Marine. Now, I guess the Zerg decided just to go for it here and started attacking me. I was going to go help out, but I didn't even notice this in time. I'm like, shoot. Terrans are just letting them go to town on the hatchery there. Yeah. Now they're doing. Oh yeah, the Lings came down here rather than going for my expansion. So actually send a couple extra Lings of my own up just to distract them, and more Cuddles units come out and we're fine. So this really hurt the Zerg player significantly, whereas we took very minimal damage in his counters. So it's looking really good for us right now. I'm at 50 supply, Cuddle's 27, 73, so the Terran's pretty big. And then the Zerg is just completely undersized here. Still can't get any minerals. Oh yeah, here I decided to attack the expansion that Cuddle saw while he was running around with his mutas. Just, a cheap expo kill. Pretty much lose all my Zerglings I sent, but expansion goes down, further hampering their efforts. Again, then the Marines get pulled off, and the mutas go back to harassing. And here he's transitioned to Hydralisks, and I have a Hydra Den of my own. I think I do build some, but once again I'm going lair here. I really want to make the Lings strong. I want to get some Ultralisks for the Terran. Yeah, Terran's going infantry. And I really like Infestor and Ultralisk versus the infantry, because between the Ultralisk splash damage and the ability to lock and the fungal growth splash damage and the ability to lock the opponent into place, they can't back off or try to concussive shells, micro you or whatever. It works pretty nicely, and especially if you spam the fungal growth, it can be pretty impressive. So yeah, now the 87 Supply Terran is deciding it's maybe time to press us. I don't know why he's suiciding his overlord like this. I mean, I make that mistake sometimes, I guess. I'm going to slow it down here because this is kind of a critical battle. Fight for our expansion or whatever. But for an arranged team, they're not really coordinating their attack well. It's just the Terran. So, yeah. I order Cuddle back here, as it's not looking so good for us. Now watch this. The Terran's going to try to push up his stupid ass siege tanks to screw us over, and I'm just like, no. And suicide rush the siege tanks and take them out right away, making it very difficult for the Terran to do anything. And we even pick off one of the medevacs. So this is a pretty big win for us here. And Terran sent home with its tail between its legs, pretty much. Zerg's starting to recover, but at this point we've had an expansion, and they've not for quite some time, and it's going to show, because here comes the Ultralisks. And yeah, he's just trying to make sure he's got his bearings right, and we're doing this alright so far. But it's looking good for us. Oh, and this is our, I believe, our last placement game for our Tulas. Or if it isn't, it's the one right before. But I'll just go ahead and say we actually won all of our placement matches, surprisingly enough, as dual Zerg. So, underpowered races for the win, I suppose. And, yeah, I say I want Infestors. It's probably not necessary, but I like having them against Terran. So we did make Platinum following this. We'll see what we can do from there. Yeah, got the Infestors and Speedlings with the Adrenaline and movement, so they attack faster, move faster. Just completely swarm the enemy. And yeah, the Terrans are just going to siege up there and cause tremendous problems. And I just spam some more fungal growth here. Still not looking good because of the ramp and block. But, fungal growth is still pretty impressive. But really, we just won on numbers here. And we're like, okay, we're not going to try and fight the Terran up the ramp with that garbage. And rather go down south than go after the Zerg, because that will completely cripple them. And they realize that they've lost this, and peace out. So that will be a good game. The main team signing out.